No, but how exciting that finally the World Championships are going to be back on U.S. soil. I wish I would still be running. You know, that was definitely, as an elite athlete, we all hope to run in front of our home crowd at a major championships, but definitely deserves to be here. Even for the World Indoor, which I was healthy to run there too when they had it here. You know, I just feel like it's special for the athletes, for Team USA that get to compete. A lot of times go to different countries and you feel like, I remember being in London, and boy did they feel like they had the home crowd advantage because the fans were just behind them 100%, and I know it pulled a lot of them to great performances. So I'm happy that U.S. athletes in 2021 will have that opportunity as well.
Sure. What do you think might change, I guess, from now until 2021 to sort of, you know, get track and field on, you know, on a bigger stage in the United States and make it so that, you know, when it does come here, it's going to be, you know, the premier thing that's happening in the world?
You know, I don't know, and I can't predict that, but what I will say is that even if nothing changes, coming to Portland is a great place to have a meet like this because the fans here love the sport regardless. So hopefully we can get better pub and there can be a greater interest in the sport, you know, globally or nationally. People will want to fly out and come to it. But either way, the Portland fans are going to represent us well, and they're going to fill the stands for the prelims and the finals, and that's what you want in a major championship. So it's a great place to be.
When you look back at your career in 48-7.
Or Eugene, I'm saying.
I got you.
Look at my dad. Like,
you look at the 48-70, and since 2000, there's basically you and I think Anna Guevara ran that fast, and maybe Maria Jose
Perk,
But other than that, all the times faster than that are coming in eras that were tainted by doping. I'm wondering, how do you view the 48-70, like historically?
It's a really good question, and you know, frankly, I definitely think it's in the top 3 best performances of all times because, like you said, I mean, those times before were questionable times, and even when you look at the history of the event, the jump that it made in the 1980s, I mean, it's hard to believe that women ran that fast clean. So at the end of the day, what I know is I ran my race clean, and that gives me a lot of joy. It doesn't really matter where it falls on the list for me. I just know that it came on the heels of a lot of hard work and sacrifice, and you know, I really hope to get back to that shape again this year. I mean, it's funny because when I run that fast, it feels easier than when I run 50 point. You know, my body just feels in sync, and it's just an amazing experience. So hopefully I get an opportunity to run that fast again this year with my foot and everything holding up. But yeah, I definitely think it's one of the top 3 best performances in the 400 history.
Is it fair to say it would have, if that was the world record, it would have changed a lot for you?
Definitely.
Economically or otherwise?
Absolutely. You know, I think that when you think about world record holders and what comes with that, I mean, of course, Usain Bolt is a world record holder in the most popular event, but still, being the world record holder of the 400, it would have been a big deal for me throughout my career, and I definitely think it would have, you know, raised my appearance fee and given me greater opportunities. And so, on some levels, it's disappointing that maybe if things were all even and leveled, it would have been. But at the end of the day, I have no control over those things, and so I just make the best of the opportunities I have and, you know, the things that have been given to me.
So you'd be open to a relay spot this year too?
Oh yeah. I mean, we've won 3 4x4s consecutively, and I would love to be a part of a 4th one. So for sure, you know, I'd love to go back, of course, in the open 400. But if it's just a 4x4 too, then that would be awesome as well.
It's bonkers, the 400 in the U.S. right now.
It is.
Is that your doing? Did you set the bar too high?
It's a good question. I don't know if I set the bar too high, but I do know when I hear from other athletes, especially the young ones that are coming out now, you know, they have been inspired by my performances, and I think they have worked hard to try to raise their game. And so this year will definitely be probably the toughest team I'll ever have to make, with athletes already running sub 50, opening up sub 50. Panera Hayes running 49.9, and Courtney Okolu running 49 already. Of course, there's Allison, there's Natasha, there's Francina. So it's going to be awesome. But that inspires me too. I want to beat the best in order to be the best. So it's great.
Are you shifting at all your approach to the trials, because there are so many? You are going to need to run so fast this year, and kind of going all in early this year?
I don't know. I don't think I'm shifting my approach at all. At this point, I feel like I'm a month away from the trials. I have an opportunity to see where I am tomorrow, which will inform a lot of my training for the next couple of weeks. And so I go into every trials wanting to win. You know, for me, it's about going out there and being the best. And so, you know, that's how I'm going to approach this one. I don't care if they run 48 before I get there. I'm still going to go out there wanting to win that race, because if you aim for third, you're going to end up fifth or sixth. So I want to be be number one and hopefully make that team.